ask you, what do you think of this so far?
I think it's making their brain tweak.
Yeah, I think it's great. I've had some great conversations so far.
It's good. This is like the most brain work I think my students have ever done.
It's good.
It's good at the same time.
Is it good or is it bad?
It's good and bad. Kids are getting stressed out.
Why is it bad?
Kids are getting stressed out, but life is not always easy, guys.
That's right. What's good about it?
It's getting them to work together and think of, like, collaborate.
What do you think thought of it?
You shouldn't just make like a big jump to the hard problem. You should
Okay.
have a couple hard
Did it feel like a big jump from the
Yeah.
front to the back?
No, not really from the front to the back. It's just from like question 8 to question 9.
Question 8 to 9, there was a jump.
Yeah.
Tell me about this jump.
It's like you just gave us all the easy stuff in the beginning to set it up, and then you give just the hard problem. You should have a couple steps.
Oh. What would you ask someone to get from here to here? What's something they didn't ask that would have been helpful to ask? What was something you had to figure out that you wish they would have asked you about instead of you having to figure it out yourself?
Instead of just going to like the bigger problem like that with the 15 million,
Yeah.
start with a smaller number like say 3,000.
Because conceptually, you still do the same stuff. It's just the number is so big, it feels threatening a little bit. Harder, yes.
And then once you get the answer, you feel like it only takes that many folds.
Were you surprised? How many folds did you figure out it took?
40, because 39 is just barely not enough.
Tell me what you guys... Well, first of all, so far, the worksheet, would you say it's easy, hard?
The front was super easy.
The front was really easy?
The back was
Okay.
The first half of the back was easy too. And
Okay.
the second half.
The second half? Help me on the front. I was looking at your worksheet. So that's 2... Is that 2x? Or 2 to the x? 2 to the x? How is 2x different than 2 to the x?
2 to the x makes it doubled every time.
Okay.
Whereas in 2x is just timesing it by 2.
Gotcha.
But it's an exponentially increasing.
So you guys, are you comfortable with exponents since? Yeah, exactly. What is this? Help me understand. I'm gonna guess these are. Is this doubling each time?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, when we folded, like they asked, like how, like if you folded a piece of paper 34 times, which
Yes.
is which is pretty much impossible.
It is.
Could you reach either Montreal, San Francisco, or Myrtle Beach?
Yes.
Like, so we figured out that if you fold this 6 times, we measured it. It was 6 inches.
Okay.
Not-
It was 1 inch.
1 inch.
6 times is 1 inch.
Yeah, that's what we measured.
We could only
Gotcha.
do it 6 times. It was 1 inch. So we
When you fold it, it doubles.
Okay.
Double.
Why does it double? Why does it double in height when you fold it each time?
I mean, it's hard to explain.
I agree.
you got a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's this 1 sheet thickness.
Gotcha.
Now it's 2 sheet thickness.
Yeah.
You see the 2 sheets?
I do. Oh my God! Do you see anything interesting?
What?
Guess what I'm looking at? Just very interesting.
Graph.
Graph is interesting, but I'm not. That's not what I'm thinking of. I'm looking at this. That says 2 to the x, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And this says x squared, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what's the difference between those? Are they the same thing?
Well,
I'm not sure. I think they're the same thing. I could have
like
wrote
X,
that down wrong.
Yeah, X equals the amount of time you fold it.
X equals the amount of times you fold it.
Yeah, that's what we got for this. So like, Mr. Vaughn gave us this question, like this equation, so we just assumed like, okay, so when we looked up 2 to the 3rd is 8.
Okay.
So if you just do 2.
So